Hey everyone, welcome back to the Born Financial Coaching Show and Podcast, where we get to talk about practical tips to help you uh, manage your money, build your wealth, and live the life that you want. I'm so excited about today's topic because it's really one of the most effective budgeting methods out there, and that's zero-based budgeting. If you've ever felt like your money disappears each month and you're not sure where it went, this is for you. Zero-based budgeting is simple, effective, and puts you in control of every dollar that you earn. It can help you save more, stress less, and it can even help you reach your financial goals faster. So let's dive in. And as usual, we're going to share the screen here. Okay, so we've shared our screen and we're just going to ask, first off, really simply, what is zero-based budgeting? Let's start with some of these basics. What is it? In this system, really what you do is you assign every single dollar of your income a job. That might be paying for rent, groceries, bills, or savings. It could even be funding that fun night out or building your emergency fund. The key is that by the time you've allocated all of your income over that particular pay period, your budget balances down to zero. Now, let me be clear. Zero doesn't mean you're broke or that you've spent all your money. It simply means that every dollar has a purpose. And we're going to write it like this here. Putting every dollar to work. This method helps you avoid all of those "where did all my money go" moments because you've already decided ahead of time where that's going. So, as opposed to just me talking about it, let's talk about an example here. Let's say you earn $3,000 a month for rent. Okay. And that's the amount that, per month you're going to be allocating towards different expenses. And out of that 3,000, what you might do is say, okay, we're going to put 1,200 for rent, 300 for groceries, 200 for utilities, 400 for debt payments, not et payments, but debt payments, 500 for savings, and 400 for discretionary spending. So that's kind of the fun money. We're going to do this. We're going to edit the spacing here to single. You're seeing the sausage made in real life, folks. Hope you enjoy it. If you were to add all of those, lines 1 through 6 up, you would get to that $3,000 per pay period, earnings that you have to allocate. And once every dollar of that has been assigned, your income minus expenses is going to equal zero. So we're going to put that here. Income minus expenses equals zero. So you're in control. There's nothing left floating around to be spent impulsively. So next, we're going to kind of ask the question, why does this work? So why is zero-based budgeting, maybe if I can spell here, budgeting, so effective? Let's break it down. Number one, it forces you to be intentional with your money. Instead of letting your money drift into random expenses, you're deciding ahead of time where it should go. Number two, or B, it prevents overspending. When you've assigned every dollar a job, you can clearly see when you're overspending in one category and adjust it before it becomes a problem. And then letter C here, it's empowering. Whether your income is steady or fluctuates, zero-based budgeting gives you control over your finances and ensures that every dollar is working towards your goals. And number three, we're going to be talking about how to start zero-based budgeting. The zero-based budgeting process. And, there's just a couple of simple things to follow. Number one, what you're going to do is write down your total monthly income. I used the term pay period a little bit earlier, which is, another way of saying monthly. A lot of folks get paid monthly. Whatever that number is, you're going to want to have at least one of those sort of big monthly payments incorporated in that, like rent or uh, utilities or what have you. So that's what you're going to do first is you're going to write down your total monthly income. And that's yet again, everything. This is your paycheck, your side gigs, or any other reliable source of income. And if it fluctuates, use an average or your lowest expected income of the month. B, list all your expenses. Start with your fixed expenses like rent, insurance, or loan payments. And then add your variable expenses like groceries, gas, and entertainment. Don't forget to include savings and financial goals like debt repayment or emergency funds. And then number three, assign every dollar to that category. Keep going until your income minus expenses equals zero. That might mean adjusting along the way. Maybe you reduce your dining out budget to put more towards savings. However, every dollar should have a place. And number four, we're going to talk about uh, common challenges and tips for success. Here's just a few thoughts. Number one, let's start small. Okay. If budgeting for an entire month does feel intimidating, just try with 1 week. Okay. Take that 1 month budget and put it into four. As I said, you can think about it also in terms of pay period. Number two, automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers to your savings account so you're prioritizing your goals without even having to think about it. See here, let's be realistic. Don't forget to budget for fun or unexpected expenses. A budget isn't about restriction, it's about balance. And letter D here, let's review regularly. Okay. Take 10 minutes each week to check your budget, track your spending, and make adjustments as needed. And there you have it. There's your guide to zero-based budgeting. It's a simple yet powerful way to take control of your money. By giving every dollar a job, you'll know exactly where your money is going and feel more confident as you manage and allocate it. If you're ready to give it a try, let's start today. Write down your income, list your expenses, and assign every dollar a purpose. If you found this episode helpful, I'd love to maybe show you different ways where I could come in and help you with that budget, whether or not that's by certain percentages or even helping you automate your savings and being able to see that one big picture in a really easy and straightforward way. That's really a lot of what I do here with Born Financial Coaching is get to help people get that big, clear picture of where their money and finances are at. So please feel free to schedule a consultation with me, and that's going to be found on my website, which can be found either at www.bornfinancialcoaching.com, or you can search for me through my social medias and really all of them are at Born Financial Coaching, and that's going to be on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and our friends here in the podcast side of things. So thanks so much for all who made it all the way through to the end of this episode. I hope you found it helpful and useful, and Look forward to next time. This has been Connor Bourne with Bourne Financial Coaching. Connor is an independent investment advisor representative affiliated with Registered Investment Advisor Strategic Blueprint. Everything that was discussed today on the financial front are principles that can be applied to certain circumstances. These circumstances may or may not be your own. Therefore, please do not consider this individual advice because I don't know your personal circumstances. If you would like to receive some personal advice, please reach out through my social media accounts at Bourne Financial Coaching or send me an email at cbourne@bournefinancialcoaching.com. Thanks.